Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 4th, 2024. We're going to be talking about NXT because a lot of big things happened. Julia showed up. And ladies and gentlemen, we have championship matches that's going to happen on the CW Network on the very first episode. That will be on the CW Network on October 1st. And we got the Trick Williams thing and a whole bunch of things. We got some TNA people showing up. We got interesting things happening. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about big things. Odyssey Jones, I think he's done with the WWE. I think he's out because on Raw, they didn't show him on Raw. It was just Kofi Kingston. And Kofi Kingston is trying to get tag team title shots for him and Mr. Xavier Woods. Trying to put my controller down. It's in my way. For him and Xavier Woods, so there's no Odyssey Jones, and looks like he's done with WWE. Looks like he got released, or he's just done. I don't know what happened. People are saying that he got arrested and all that stuff. I don't know the real reason, so I'm not going to go too much of it. 2K did not show us another entrance, or I just did not see it for one of the DLC people. I don't think they're going to keep doing it this week and next week because we have like 3 weeks until this DLC comes out. So we got some NXT talk about. Jordan Grace was on Instagram and she said that it's a big week next week. Every show is on a USA network. Monday Night Raw, NXT, and now SmackDown. Remember, they are moving away from Fox to the USA Network. And NXT will go to CW Network. And then Raw will go to Netflix. I still don't know how it's going to work. If it's going to be live. Or it's going to be like what they do in Netflix. Like if it's a Netflix show, they will have multiple episodes ready for you to watch. I don't think that's what they're going to do with Raw. But I don't know, there's a new feature that does live TV. I have no idea what's going on. So Jordan Grace was on Instagram. She talked about the big week that's happening next week. And then she says she's going to make it bigger. She wants an open challenge. She talked to Ava and it's official. She wants an open challenge for her TNA Knockouts Championship on NXT. We're going to have one this Thursday against somebody. She's having an open challenge because I believe she's done with Ash. So now she is going to have an open challenge on Thursday and next week on NXT. We will talk about the Roxanne Perez segment later. That we're going to do. We got a whole bunch of things that happened in the backstage. We got Sean Spears. Looks like he finally found a friend. That's Brooks Jensen. Adonis is just acting like a creep with the women. Eddie Thorpe is not really happy for it. So he kind of stopped it. This guy is being a weirdo with the women. It's not really helping for him because they don't really want to be with him. So, yeah. We got a whole bunch of things. Ren Sinclair gave Javon Evans a Heritage Cup title. Well, she was about to give, who was it? One of the Gallus guys a chance of the title, but Charlie Dempsey covered him up and says, no, she's just playing. And he gave her some advice how to do it. You have to listen to their reasons why do they need why should they get a title shots, and then you have a second to think about it, and that's what she did. A lot of things happened. We got the interviews and all that stuff. So let's get to the show. To start off the show, we got Trick Williams coming out. He says he doesn't want to talk. He's happy the fans are saying whoop that Trick, but he's not here to talk. He wants Pete Dunne to come out. But Pete Dunne did not come out. Ethan Page came out. He says he's the champion, so the champion should start off the show, not Trick Williams because he's not the champion. And all that stuff. And then Ethan Page was saying a whole bunch of words. And then Pete Dunne because he said the magic words that Trick Williams might not make it to something. I forgot what he said. You're not going to make it, and then Pete Dunne came out. Then we had a big brawl between these guys. Security and referees broke it up, tried to break it up because it's supposed to be our main event between Trick Williams and Pete Dunne. And then when Pete Dunne was doing his interview, there was another brawl in the backstage, and Ava finally says, "This is not our main event. This is going to happen now," and I will tell you guys more of what happened in that match. So we got the Rascals versus Gallus versus Hank Walker and Tank for a no-one contendership to the NXT Tag Team titles for next week. And I thought it was a pretty decent triple threat tag team match until the end, because everybody has a problem with somebody. Hank and Tank had a problem with the Good Brothers, and Javon Evans took out Joe Coffey because he didn't get himself involved. So the Rascals gets the win. No Wesley. But I have a feeling that Wesley is not done with Zachary Wentz, and he's going to cost them the tag team title shot. So the Rascals wins the match. They had a little segment between Axiom and Nathan Fraser and the Rascals saying who's going to win. Then we have Lexis Kane versus Oro Mensah. Lexis Kane tried to run away. He tried to jump over the barricade. Thank God that barricade was a little high, so you had to hop it. It's not like the Raw and SmackDown ones that you could just leap over it and then you can run. No, this thing has a barricade and a little plastic glass fence on it. So you have to hop over it. You have to hop on two things. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Lexis King, because Lexis King made it personal. He told Oro Mensah, I really don't want to say this at all, but he told Oro Mensah that his father should burn. His father passed away, and he said that. I'm not saying it again. Oro Mensah got angry, and he wasn't focused. He almost got himself disqualified, but Lexis Kane knocked him down, and he used the ropes to get the win. We had Tatum Paxley will be versing TNA's Rosemary, and Wendy Cho was in her corner. So I'm guessing these two are a team now. I think. If she's coming out with Rosemary. Well, Rosemary did a good job. She was have good defense. Even Tatum Paxley. But the winner of that match was Paxley. But Rosemary and Wendy Cho wasn't done there. Wendy Cho tried to choke out Tatum Paxley. And Paxley had some defense, but she got speared by Rosemary. And then they wouldn't stop attacking her more until Laura Valkyria came out and made the save. And they hugged it out. I remember the last time we saw Laura Valkyria, she got betrayed by Tatum Paxley. They were in backstage. Laura Valkyria says she would never came back. She remembers that she would never come back. She said that, but she couldn't see that Tatum Paxley is getting beat up. So she came back for Tatum Paxley, and she says, "Let's show these weirdos how weird can you be? Not how weird can we be? How weird can you be, Tatum Paxley?" And then they hug it out again, and looks like we might have a tag team match. Rosemary and Wendy Cho versus Monday Night Raw's Laura Valkyria and Tatum Paxley. Well, this is the match that Ava says is not our main event anymore because these guys couldn't stop attacking each other. So we had Trick Williams versus Pete Dunne. These guys started this match outside the ring. They were destroying each other. They fought in the ring. They fought outside again. And then they put themselves through an announce table. Both guys went through the announce table, but nobody won the match because it was a double count-out. And then these guys still brawling and destroying each other. Security guards and referees trying to stop them and all that stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, Ava has a solution. She has a problem solver. And next week, there will be a last man standing match between Trick Williams versus Pete Dunne. And we heard that whoever wins will face Ethan Page for the NXT Championship. I believe it's going to be at the CW Network because she said that whoever wins the NXT title between Joe Hendry and Ethan Page, they will defend their title on the very first episode of NXT on the CW Network on October 1st. So I'm guessing that's when that's happening. And then we had Javon Evans versus Joe Coffey, and ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. I love Javon Evans. The guy's crazy. But even the Gallus guys didn't like him. Wolfgang and Mark Coffey tried to get involved until Cedric Alexander came out, attacked Wolfgang and Mark Coffey, had a little argument with the Gallus, and the winner of that match was Javon Evans. Then we had Oba Femi versus Stax because Oba Femi talked really mean to Rizzo, and Tony D'Angelo says that's not how you talk to a woman. And I guess Luca was trying to get himself into the match, but Tony D'Angelo says no, Stax will do it. Stax had some defense. He tried his best, but the winner of that match was Oba Femi. And Tony D'Angelo looks upset with Stax. Do we see Stax getting kicked out of the family? He hasn't won a lot of matches. And he's supposed to be the second boss of the D'Angelo family. And he's not winning a lot of matches. Our main event, we got Jada Parker versus Jasmine Nix. And the winner of that match was Jada Parker. And, of course, Paula Hanley, Jacy Jane, and Nix couldn't, they don't like losing, so they had to attack Jada Parker after the match. And looks like Jacy Jane wants a shot of the Kalani's Jordan's North American Women's Championship. Will she get a shot of that title? We got Roxanne coming out, and she talked about No Mercy. She won the match, but she is too dang good. She gave her respects to Jada Parker. She's the future of NXT, but right now it's all about Roxanne Perez. And when she got interrupted, the lights went out, but it was Chelsea Green, not Julia. And Chelsea Green wants a shot at the title. She said she would do anything for her fans, and then Chelsea Green got interrupted by Julia. Julia came out. Chelsea Green got in the face of Julia, and Julia just knocked out Chelsea Green. And she told Roxanne, me and you, for the NXT Women's Championship on the CW Network on October 1st. Julia will get her title shots. At least it's not too soon. Right? At least it's not too soon. This match was supposed to happen on Heatwave. At least it's 4 weeks away. So technically 3 weeks because the challenge happened. Of course, Ava is going to make it official. So 3 weeks to try and make this rivalry big. And maybe Julia will be the next face of NXT Women's Division. We're still waiting for Stephanie McCurry making her debut. We don't know when that's going to happen. Or Delta. We don't know if she's actually signed with WWE, but people are saying she is. So, we still have 2 more debuts to debut. People are happy for Julia. I've never seen her wrestle. We saw her do a punch and a knee to the face. Not really a good knee, but I think she could do better. I think it's because it wasn't really a match. So it didn't really mean anything. Wait until she wrestles, and then I could say she's good in the ring or not. Mostly every person that was in Japan wrestling is always good. You see Shinsuke, you see Hikaru Sane, Io Sky, Asuka, all amazing Japanese wrestlers. And I think Julia could be a great wrestler as well. I just don't know her work. I've never seen her wrestle yet. So let's see what she could do. I am not saying that she's good. I'm not saying she's bad. I want to see it first. Let it test it out. I don't know if she will have a match before her title match. Or she just knocks out her Roxanne Perez and Roxanne just talks trash, and that's how they do the rivalry. And let this championship match be her debut match? I have no idea. But I can't wait to see what Jordynne Grace has in store for us. She's coming back to NXT, another TNA star, coming back to NXT. The Rascals gets a tag team title shot. More TNAs are showing up. That's pretty awesome to see for next week. That's only on the USA Network. At all 3 shows, except for AEW, because AEW is not WWE. All 3 shows will be on the USA Network this week. I don't know. I guess they're going to do it for the next couple weeks until NXT goes to the CW Network on October. But this is the very first week. That's why it's special, because it's the very first week having all 3 on the same channel. I know it's different days, but it's on the same channel. It's a good thing because I don't have to flip over channels and try to find out what channel it's on. I always forget the channel's numbers, okay? I always forget. I try to remember, but I tried to remember, but I forget. So, at least now I know that it's all USA Network, and then we got TBS. I had to remember TBS for AEW. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm still working on my show. It's going to be a while for you guys to see it. But I bought things to decorate it. I bought another championship for it. And there's one more thing I want to buy for it. That's not a championship. I do want to buy one more thing for it. And maybe cool off with buying things for the shelf. Because this last thing, the shelf is going to be full. If I want more championships, I need to buy another shelf. Because I already have my 4 belts already in this shelf. I forgot how many belts I have. 4 belts already in this. So that's pretty awesome to see. I like seeing it every single time I look at it. It looks cool. And it will look cool when it's finished. I will give you guys what it looks like when it's finished. Maybe you guys will see a little lighting somewhere in Thursday or Friday's video. Because that's what I bought. I bought lights for it, if you guys didn't want to know. I bought lights for it. Like every other collectible people do, or teenagers, or gamers do, put these LED lights for their videos or their gaming things. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for AEW results. That's all me today. Time is out. Bye!